Winter is here and masturbation urges have skyrocketed. As the frosty fingers of winter reach out and touch the land, a different kind of chill can settle in the hearts of many. The cold reality of winter is not just about the biting winds and the snow-laden landscapes. It's also about the increased indoor time, the loneliness, the depression, and yes, the heightened urges to masturbate. For many people, winter is a time of isolation and introspection. The shorter days and longer nights can lead to a feeling of being trapped indoors with fewer opportunities for social interaction. This can result in a sense of loneliness and depression, which can in turn lead to an increase in the urges to masturbate. It's a coping mechanism, a way to temporarily escape from the cold reality of winter. But there's more to it than just the physical confinement. The mental and emotional aspects of winter can significantly contribute to these urges. The dreary skies, the barren landscapes, the lack of sunlight, they all can lower our moods and increase our susceptibility to depression. In such a state, the brain often craves for a quick dopamine rush, a temporary high, and masturbation can provide just that. The problem arises when it becomes an addiction, when it starts to interfere with your daily life, your relationships, your work, your mental health. And winter, with its unique set of challenges, can make it even harder for those struggling with this addiction. But here's the thing, it's important to remember that winter, like every season, is temporary. It's a period of hibernation, of rest, of renewal. It's not a life sentence. And just like the land that lies dormant under the snow, waiting for the spring, you too can use this time to heal, to grow, to overcome. Winter can indeed be a challenging time, but remember, it's not insurmountable. As we journey further into this topic, remember this: you are stronger than your urges, you are more than your addiction. And just like the winter, this too shall pass. Before we delve into overcoming this addiction, it's important to understand what it is. Masturbation addiction refers to an obsessive and compulsive pattern of sexual behavior, where an individual is unable to control the urge to masturbate. It goes beyond a healthy sexual expression and becomes a mechanism to cope with stress, loneliness, or even boredom. It's often triggered by a variety of factors, including emotional distress, social pressures, or even the chill of winter, which can lead to feelings of isolation. The effects of this addiction can be profound, impacting both physical and mental health. It might lead to feelings of guilt, shame, anxiety, or depression. Physically, it can lead to fatigue, blurred vision, and other health issues. Yet, it's essential to remember it's a common problem. You're not alone, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Knowledge is power, and understanding your addiction is the first step towards overcoming it. Now that we understand the problem, let's explore some practical solutions. Winter, with its long nights and chilly days, can be a challenging time. But it's also an opportunity for change, a chance to break free from the shackles of masturbation addiction. So how do we do that? Well, one effective strategy is to find a new hobby. Winter is the perfect time to explore indoor activities. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to paint, or perhaps cooking has always intrigued you. By immersing yourself in a new hobby, you're not only keeping your mind occupied, but you're also creating a positive outlet for your energy. Staying active is another powerful tool. Yes, it's cold outside, but that doesn't mean you have to be sedentary. Join a gym, start a home workout routine, or even try yoga. Physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters, which can help to combat the depression that often accompanies winter. Spending time with loved ones can also help. Loneliness can be a trigger for masturbation addiction, so make an effort to connect with family and friends. Share a meal, watch a movie together, or simply have a good old-fashioned conversation. Human connection is a powerful antidote to addiction. If your struggle feels overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate through your addiction and can provide you with the tools and strategies you need to overcome it. Lastly, practice mindfulness. Be aware of your triggers and learn to control your responses to them. When the urge to masturbate arises, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of your commitment to change. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence and determination, you can overcome masturbation addiction. It's a journey that requires patience and courage, but rest assured, with every step you take, you're moving closer to a healthier, happier you. You don't have to fight this battle alone. The journey to overcome masturbation addiction can feel isolating, but remember, you are not alone. The power of a support system cannot be underestimated. Friends, family, or professional therapists can become your pillars of strength in this challenging time. Imagine having someone to share your struggles with, someone who listens without judgment, who understands your battles, and who cheers for your victories, no matter how small they may seem. That's what a support system does. It provides a safe space to express your feelings, fears, and hopes. It's important to find people who can guide you, who can help you navigate through the storms, and who can hold your hand when the journey gets tough. This could be a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional therapist. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it's a step towards strength and recovery. Having a strong support system can make a world of difference in your journey towards overcoming addiction. Winter doesn't have to be a time of struggle. Quite the contrary, winter can be a time of profound transformation if we choose to see it that way. Yes, the days are shorter, the nights are longer, and the cold can be biting, but these are merely circumstances. What truly matters is our perspective and our actions. Winter is a perfect time to turn inward, to explore new hobbies, and to strengthen our resolve. Think about it. Those long nights can be filled with the joy of reading a good book, diving into the world of fiction, or perhaps learning something new. The cold outside can be an invitation to warmth inside, to try your hand at cooking, experimenting with new recipes, or even baking your favorite comfort food. Why not? After all, who doesn't love the smell of fresh bread or cookies filling the house? And what about fitness? Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't exercise. Indoor workouts can be just as effective and fun. Yoga, Pilates, weightlifting, or even dancing to your favorite tunes can get the heart pumping and the endorphins flowing. But embracing the winter is not just about keeping busy, it's also about self-love and self-care. It's about recognizing that you are worth the effort, that your well-being matters. It's about taking time to relax, to meditate, to reflect on your achievements, and to plan for the future. It's about treating yourself kindly, forgiving yourself for the slips, and celebrating the victories, no matter how small. Remember, overcoming addiction is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. It's about accepting that it's okay to have bad days, as long as you don't let them define you. So see the winter not as an enemy, but as an ally. It's a time to slow down, to focus on yourself, to build resilience, and to grow. Winter can be a time of self-discovery and growth. Embrace it, and you might just find yourself stronger on the other side.